Good morning, my dear students. I am your social teacher of Class 4. Today, we are going to see the new lesson, that is Unit 5, Lesson 13, our Agriculture. Students, while saying the topic, you will recall some points in your mind about this agriculture. Yeah. Without food, the human beings can't able to live, isn't it? How we are getting food? Daily while we are eating rice, wheat, vegetables and fruits, whether you think how we are getting all these things? Yeah, everything come from agriculture. Who is doing the agriculture? The farmers. The farmers are doing the agriculture in their lands. What they need to do the agriculture? They need fertile land, good rainfall, tropical climate and availability of natural resources. If they get all these things, the plants will grow very nicely. Okay, we can move to the lesson. India is mainly an agricultural country. Agriculture is the occupation of 2/3 of India's population. It is the main source of income for people living in villages. Yeah, of course, in villages they will do agriculture because they will have more lands in the villages. In city side, so many buildings, shops, everything will be there, so they can't able to do the agriculture there, isn't it? So, which is best? Village side is best. They will do the agriculture there, isn't it? This agriculture gives us a food and also provide raw materials like textiles, sugar, oil and jute for many industries. India has a favorable climate for growing crops. Suitable temperature, water supply, good quality seeds, manure and labor are the basic requirements for the farming. Okay, plants need water to grow crops, isn't it? So, how the plants will grow? With the help of good quality seeds. Okay, plants are growing, we are supplying water. And how these plants will grow healthy? We need to provide manure. Yeah, everything grown very good. So what we need to do? We need to harvest that plants. How we need to harvest? With the help of laborers. We need to harvest. Clear or not? Farming in India grow a wide variety of both food and cash crops. Summer and winter seasons are two main agriculture seasons in India. Now we can see cropping seasons. India has 3 cropping seasons: Rabi, Kharif and Zaid. Again I am saying Rabi, Kharif and Zaid. Kharif crops are sown in starting of a monsoon and harvest at the end of monsoon. You all know monsoon season, isn't it? Rainy season. It will start in rainy season and while rainy season ends, they will harvest. The crops such as rice, maize, millets, jute and cotton are grown during this season. Rabi. Now we are going to see Rabi crops. Rabi crops are sown at the starting of winter season and harvest at the starting of summer season. This Rabi crop will start in winter season and harvest during the starting of summer season. Crops such as wheat, barley, peas and mustard are grown during this season. So, We saw Rabi and Kharif. Now we are going to see Zaid. In between the Rabi and the Kharif season, there is a small season during the summer month known as the Zaid season. In this season, crops such as vegetable and seasonal fruits are grown during this season. So, now we are going to see the difference between food crop and cash crop. So, what do you mean by food crop? What is a food crop? Food crop means what we use directly from the agriculture field is called food crops. For example, rice. Rice we can use directly, isn't it? Wheat you can use directly. Vegetables and fruits we can use directly. We can pluck from the plants and we can use directly. Before that, what do you mean by harvest? From the beginning onwards, I am saying harvest. What do you mean by harvest? Harvest means aruvadai. We are collecting the grains, isn't it? That is called a harvest. What do you mean by cash crop? If I say the difference, sure you can understand what is the difference between food crop and cash crop. Food crop we can use directly from the field, isn't it? Cash crop we can't use directly. For example, sugar cane, oil seeds, this we can't use directly. This will move to industry. There they will do some process. Then at last while coming out, it will come in a packed manner. It's called cash crop. We need to sell these crops to the dealers. There they will send to the industries. For example, cotton. We can make them to grow in our field, but we can't use directly. Isn't it? We need to collect the cotton balls and we need to sell these cotton balls to the agencies. There they will send that cotton balls to the industries. With the help of big machines, they will make cloths. Clear? We can't make the cloths, isn't it? This is called food crop and cash crop. Now we can move to the topics. Students, again we have a small recall. Agriculture is the cultivation of a land to grow crops for food and goods. It also involves livestock or animal rearing. What do you mean by livestock? Raising domestic animals for various purposes. For example, cow, buffaloes, goat, sheep, camel, donkeys, hen. Some of these animals are helpful in the field. This is known as livestock rearing. Today, agriculture has become one of the most important occupations. Water and soil are the two most important natural resources required for growing crops. The kinds of crops grown in the region depends upon the climate, availability of water and the types of soil found there. Crops are grown both for food and to supply raw materials for industries. Now we can see food crops. The first topic is rice. Rice grown well in hot and wet areas. You all know rice. Every day we are eating, isn't it? It is the staple food of most Indians, especially in eastern and southern India. We are the second largest producers of rice in the world. West Bengal, Jharkhand, Bihar, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Assam, Odisha and Kerala are the chief producers of rice. Now we can move to wheat. Wheat is the staple food of the people of North India. It grown well in cool and moist climate. It is a major crop grown in Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh and Gujarat. Now we can move to millets. Crops such as jowar, bajra, ragi and maize are known as millets. Millets are plants that produce very small grains. These crops grown in the dry and less fertile parts of the peninsula region where it is difficult to grow rice and wheat. Clear or not? So this rice will grow in hot and wet region and wheat will grow in cool and moist region, isn't it? So these millets will grow in dry and less fertile region. Millets are chiefly grown in Rajasthan, Gujarat, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. Can you understand, ma? Now we can move to pulses. Pulses are the seeds of plants such as peas and beans, which are cooked and eaten as food. In India, we use the word dal for pulses. Now you can understand what do you mean by pulses, which means பருப்பு வகைகள், isn't it? In பருப்பு we will say dal. Pulses are grown all over India. We are the largest producers and consumers of pulses in the world. Tur or red gram. We have pulses which means red gram, black gram, Bengal gram, beans, kidney beans or some examples of pulses. Students, we completed the basic introduction of agriculture, cropping seasons and we discussed about the difference between food crops and cash crops. We discussed it totally about the food crops, which means rice, wheat, millets and pulses. These are food crops. We can use directly, isn't it? It's called food crops. We discussed about this food crops. So, in the next video, we need to discuss about the cash crops and advancement in agriculture. Students, read this lesson. Reading is very important. Repeatedly I am saying this lesson is very easy. If you read, you can understand this lesson. Thank you children. Have a good day.